Hello and welcome to the social media vlog of NDTV. In such vlogs, we will be talking about several such stories about which we will be talking in detail and giving you explainers of what has happened and what actually is the reality of that story. Today, we will be talking about a boat found in Raigad with rifles as well as cartridges. First of all, let me start from where I am. What you see behind me is the Maharashtra Legislative Assembly, the Maharashtra Assembly in Mumbai, where currently the monsoon session is going on. You could see all the media tripods and everything over here. Today was the second day of the Maharashtra Assembly. However, what was the talking point throughout the day was a boat, suspected terror boat that was found in Raigad. Now let me tell you what exactly happened and where was the boat found. The boat was found 215 kilometers south from Mumbai in Harihareshwar beach, that is in Raigad district. Now what happened is on Thursday, the fishermen over there saw a boat that they could not recognize. Usually the fishermen who are in the sea, they know the boat, they know they are the boats of other fishermen as well, and this was one boat that they could not recognize. So one of them went over there to just see whose boat it is, who all are present. When they went near that boat, they found out that no one is present in the boat. That is an abandoned boat, but there was a box present over there. And once they came to know what was in the box, they found out that there were 3 AK rifles along with cartridges that were present in that boat. Obviously, the fishermen called the police, the local police, and informed them about this. Now, why was this important, or why were the fishermen scared when they came to know about this? If you remember, right, as I said, I am in Mumbai. The 26/11 attacks that happened in Mumbai, it happened via sea. The people who reached over here, the terrorists who reached over here, they came here via sea. They entered the city, and then we all know what all happened. Here was a similar case. The difference was the boat was abandoned. There were weapons on the boat. However, no one was present over there. Once the details came out, it was a huge point of discussion even inside the assembly where I am present. Let me tell you who said what first. Aditi Tatkare. Now, Aditi Tatkare was a minister in the previous MVA government. Things have changed. Now she is an MLA. She said that as per the primary information that she had, she told the media people that the local team in Raigad is investigating the issue. However, at the same time, she demanded that this entire investigation should be done either by the ATS or by a special team appointed by the state government. Now, the timing was also being questioned. One needs to remember that on Friday, Dahi Handi is going to be celebrated, which is a huge event in Mumbai, Thane as well as nearby areas. And 10 to 12 days later, Ganeshotsav, the biggest festival in Maharashtra, is going to be celebrated. And just before that, when an abandoned boat with rifles will be found, that was a point of discussion, as well as several questions were being raised on the security labs. So these were the demands that were made, after which Devendra Fadnavis spoke to the media. Now, why Devendra Fadnavis? Apart from being the Deputy Chief Minister, Devendra Fadnavis is now the Home Minister of Maharashtra. He took several information from the local authorities, and then what did he say? He said that a 16-meter long boat was found in Harihareshwar, Raigad. The fisherman found this boat in a damaged condition and informed the police. The police investigated the matter. 3 AK rifle, cartridges and documents of the boat were found. After the security was tightened at the coast and they were all on a high alert. The information was also shared with the Indian Coast Guard as well as other central agencies. Later, what did they came to know? They came to know that the information that they received was that this boat's name was Lady Han. And this boat is owned by an Australian citizen named Hannah Lodergan. Her husband's name is James Herbert, who is the captain of the boat. Now, this boat was supposed to go to Europe via Muscat. However, on 26th June 2022, which is almost 2 months or 1.5 months before, around 10 a.m. there was some issue with the boat's engine, after which the people on the boat were rescued near Muscat, but later while the people were rescued, they were unable to tow the boat because of the high tide in the sea, and that's the reason they were unable to tow the boat, and the boat reached to Harihareshwar coast. As of now, the local police and the ATS is investigating the matter. The police have been asked to be on high alert. Later, he has said that the central agencies are also informed and they are also investigating the matter. One thing which is important is, as of now, there has been no terror angle that has been found out. Now there are several questions that needs to be asked. We know what happened in Mumbai, what happened in 2611, but despite that, a boat which has no one in it, an abandoned boat with weapons, we could see them. We know that the boat crossed several international borders, reached at Konkan in Raigad district. So isn't it a security lapse? Although no one was there on this boat, what would have happened if there were people or if there were terrorists on the boat with several of the arms and ammunitions that were found out? So isn't it a security lapse? Have we not learned from what has happened in the past in Mumbai? Several things were said, several promises were made later, but what we know is that an abandoned boat crosses the international borders, reaches reaches the Indian borders, crosses it, and in the Arabian Sea it is found at the coast in Raigad in Mumbai, near Mumbai. So these are the questions that needs to be asked. In fact, I was speaking to one of the politicians from the opposition who said that he shouldn't be named, but he said that this same Fadnavis as well as the BJP were the ones who provided security in Surat, Guwahati and Goa when Eknath Shinde and his rebel MLAs did try to rebel against Uddhav Thackeray. The government changed. At that time, the security was so tight that no one could enter into a hotel where they were staying, into the resort where they were staying. What has changed? Now, if Fadnavis is the Home Minister, he should use Operation Lotus over the coastal line as well. So I asked him if I could use his name, but he said as of now we shouldn't. So we are respecting that. But this is what the opposition is saying on this. And the question is still the same, that isn't this a security lapse, and who is responsible for this, and what will be the government doing next to ensure that such incidents don't happen in the future? Another question, since there were arms and ammunition found out on the boat, I asked Devendra Fadnavis specifically that why were the arms and ammunition on the boat? He said that this is a matter of investigation, and once the investigation happens, we'll get more details, and once we get those details, we'll share it with you as well. But as of now, what we can say that a boat has been found. As per the Home Minister, there is no terror angle, but the investigation is going on and more details are awaited. In such vlogs, we'll try to explain a story that may be limited, or you might know on brief. And if you want to know more about several stories, you can write it to us on the comment section, and we'll try to do explainer on the same as well. My name is Sohit Mishra. Behind the camera is Praveen Jirohit, and you're watching the social media page of NDTV. Thank you.